Amanda Pramoedya Wardani. You can call me Amanda. Right now, I'm gonna be talking about anxiety. First of all, I want to say thank you to Miss Ira. You have given me a chance to make a speech about this topic. What is the meaning of anxiety? Definitely, you often hear this word. Anxiety is the fear or worry that is generated when something wrong or unexpected happens. Even it can cause a cancer of the mind. However, everyone can feel anxiety, right? Maybe when you have a big test coming up, or maybe you need to bring up a really difficult topic of conversation with your partner or your family, uh, and something scary is gonna happen. And then that's normal. But that's not normal if feelings of anxiety persist or worse until distract daily activities. This condition can be considered an anxiety disorder. So, you must be alert if anxiety arises without cause or is difficult to control. It could be that it is caused by an anxiety disorder. Have you ever heard that anxiety disorder more dangerous than depression? From the website that I have read, hellodoc.com, health experts say that if an anxiety disorder is not treated immediately, this disorder can limit a person's ability to work, to connect other people, and have relationships with family. And then, what the things that are usually felt by the sufferers of anxiety disorder? First, overthinking, hurt thumb, dizziness, restlessness, nervousness, hard to concentrate, feeling worthless, doubt yourself. Then, what are the types of anxiety disorder? First, generalized anxiety disorder. People who are affected by this disorder often feel anxious or overly worried about various things such as work, health, and the simple things such as interacting with other people. This type of anxiety disorder is continuous and tends to get out of control, even though you are not in a tense situation. And the second, phobias. It is an anxiety disorder that the sufferer has excessive fear and a tendency to be irrational toward certain objects, animals, or situations that don't cause fear in most people. For example, phobia in phobia of clowns, spiders, phobia of heights, balloons, needles, blood, and others. Like me, I have a phobia of blood. When I see it, I will feel tightness in my chest and I will feel dizzy. And third, social anxiety disorder. The people who have this disorder, they have extreme anxiety or fear of the social environment or situations in which they have to interact with other people. People with this phobia always feel watched and judged by others. In fact, this is one type of complex phobia because of this type has a devastating effect, even to the point of paralyzing the life of the sufferer. For example, have you heard the case of Sully's death? She committed suicide due to having severe depression. And 2018, she admitted that she was struggling with panic disorder. and social phobia. She often received blasphemy or judgment from netizens on his social media, which made her mental state even worse. 4. Obsessive compulsive disorder, or we can call it OCD. People with OCD have a tendency to do things over and over to relieve anxiety. For example, someone with OCD has to wash their hands 3 times because they think their hands are still dirty. Okay, from those types of anxiety disorders, I think I also have a generalized anxiety disorder, not only phobia, because when I have a problem, I will continue to feel anxious, restless, insomnia, even I'm not uptight. Unfortunately, the saddest thing, at this time the environment is less friendly to people who have anxiety disorder. They they who most people who never had an anxiety disorder tend to be insulting. They think that people with anxiety disorder are overdone, or in Indonesia slang, lebay, so drama, attention seeking, and mentally weak. Even though someone who has anxiety disorder is very suffer, they need support, they need a place to tell stories. So we, as people have never who never have an anxiety disorder, should never insult them because we don't know what they really feel. Judgment or blasphemy will only worsen their mental state, lose their enthusiasm, despair, and can even lead to suicide. Therefore, for people who don't have experience with anxiety disorder, please support support them. Please support your closest friend or your family that have anxiety disorder. Love them, listen, and don't judge them. For sufferers, keep up the spirit of living this life. Don't give up. You are not alone. Manage your stress by doing lots of positive things. And the most important thing, don't forget to always pray. That's all from me. Thank you very much for spending your time watching this video. I hope this speech can make you more open-minded of the people who have an anxiety disorder.